Hello, you are watching News 9 Digital's Facebook Live with me, Amrita, and we will be discussing about the debate surrounding Bollywood film industry, the image of Bollywood, and the influence it is likely to have on the box office when the theaters do open up after the COVID-19 pandemic. So currently, the debate surrounding Bollywood film industry largely has been about how film stars are engaged in drug abuse, how the entire film industry is filled of debauchery and nepotism everywhere. But will this narrative stick when the box office do open up? Currently, a lot of films are being released on OTT platforms and people have gotten accustomed to watching movies, watching their favorite web series on these different OTT platforms. So will the audience be really willing, after all of this image, the negative publicity that Bollywood has got in the recent time, about going to a theater physically, spending the time and energy and watching a full movie? Is that really going to happen, or how will it phase out? This is what we will be discussing. To give a context on how the film industry has been during the COVID-19 pandemic, it's a very bleak situation currently. There have been zero theatrical revenues for the past 6 months as the COVID-19 pandemic started. The lockdown was imposed and still theaters have not been given a go-ahead. Moreover, box office losses have been reported at a nearly 3,000 crore rupees and multiple film projects have been stuck at various stages of shooting and production. So in this varied response and the varied crisis that the film industry is going itself, what exactly has been the response of the Indian audience here about Bollywood itself and about film industry? To speak more about this, my colleague Deepak has more details on this. Deepak, first and foremost, thank you for joining us. And my first question to you is, while there is an extensive debate about nepotism, drugs and debauchery in Bollywood, what has been the real opinion of the public about Bollywood and film industry been like?
Well, now, Amrita, ever since the drug scandal came to the fore, many Bollywood celebrities' images have been, tarnished because of drug abuse. Many have been suspected of using drugs. And now, if I have to speak to you about a particular survey, well, a survey by the Indian Institute of Human Brands found that 82% of youngsters in the age bracket of 18 to 30 years have said that drug abuse by celebrity made them untrustworthy and that they would not endorse brands which are represented by them. So many celebrities who have now tied up with many brands and have also been named in some of the drug scandal cases. Many youngsters who follow these celebrities have now lost their trust on these types of celebrities, because they wouldn't want to endorse a particular celebrity who is into drugs, and which is very illegal in India. So doing drugs and then coming out on the screen, putting up a clean image is not going down well with the youngsters. So this survey clearly shows that, youngsters have lost hope, or rather lost or given up on their celebrities who they usually followed or even shared their videos, liked their movies, or even attended first day first shows. But ever since all of this drug scandal came to the fore, such celebrities who have been named, their fans have been doomed. They don't have the trust anymore on their role models, Amrita.
Yes, of course, Deepak. So of the 3 to 4% of the Indian population which does watch films in theaters has never been bothered about the pop culture debate about what drug abuse the celebrities are doing on all of this. But keeping this in mind, there is also a large social media debate which is going around about how well are we keeping a watch on this unorganized sector that is film industry. How well have we been responsive towards the actors and the characters and the stories that are being portrayed. So just recently, as we all know, the Alia Bhatt starrer Sadak 2 got the trailer of this particular movie got the most number of dislikes on YouTube ever. So Deepa, coming back to the discussion about whether the current situation, the current image of Bollywood will impact the box office or not, how is social media panning out and how will social media influence all of this?
Well, social media plays a key role, Amrita, in anybody's life, especially a celebrity's life. It could either lead to his stardom, his or her stardom, or it could also lead to the downfall of actors. So many debates have been raging on social media. One of such debates is nepotism, and many have hit out at star kids who claim to live in the glory of their parents, who have also been veteran actors. But looking at all of this, even social media debates and all of their opinions, end of the day, don't matter. They last only for a brief period. So once the movie is out, the movie is, the views of people is based on the kind of movies that are being produced. So irrespective of the debates that go on social media, end of the day, if you like the movie, you will obviously, go ahead and ask your friends or even your closed ones to go and watch it. So all of these debates don't really matter. It all depends on the kind of story that the producer is portraying in the movie, and also how the actor also portrays himself. Now, if I have to give you an example, Sonu Sood usually plays the role of villain in most of the movies, but in real life, he's turned out to be a hero. Now, from helping migrant workers to giving free scholarships, which he announced recently, Sonu Sood has become a real life hero. So irrespective of his role in the film and in real life, people are going to watch the movie, and now this pandemic has given him all the more fame for people to watch it. So it is all about the story, and it looks like all of these debates wouldn't last long, and we'll have to wait and watch how the theaters would see once everything returns back to normal, whether people will go to the theaters and watch the movies or not.
Thank you, Deepak, for bringing us all of those details. So at the end of the day, speaking to a lot of film critics as well in our various articles and previous videos as well, there has been a popular opinion that the social media debate or the dislike on the most number of dislikes on YouTube is not exactly going to influence the box office numbers. That is the general belief. Well, but we have also not seen another such phenomenon like we have during this particular period of time. So only time will tell when the theaters do open up about how the audience, the Indian population, will perceive Bollywood and also various other film industries, but particularly Bollywood, and how the box office will work. You can leave your opinion in the comment section down below. Also like, share and subscribe to News 9 Digital. Thank you for watching.